connecting. Let me double check. Let me play some music while I do this. Make sure this is all connected real quick. It looks like it's all set. Let me see here. Dun, 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 dun. All right. It says I'm connect. It says still connecting, but it says I'm connected to chat and everything. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, looks like it's on. Publicize, it's published. Let me double check real quick. Looks like you can see my remote. Okay, good. It's on. I just want to make sure it's running live because I know the volume sounds a little different compared to like using my microphone, but I'm not using a microphone. I'm just speaking out loud with my voice without the microphone. Just the microphone from the iPad. Okay. Alright, so looks like that's about it. Okay, so looks like I'm connected. It's live right now. Let me see here. So to see like how the camera, because the way the camera looks on my iPad, it's like it's positioned where it looks a little different. So like it looks like you can clearly see everything on the screen here. Okay. Let me see if I can hear myself too. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, my voice is loud and booming. Alright, that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, my voice is loud and booming. Okay. So it looks like everything is okay. Everything is good. I'm probably going to need to use my other screen on my phone to see the image, but I can see right here. So that way I can see what's going on, because the way it looks is a little different compared to how it looks on this screen. I think it's just depth of field difference, but let me go ahead and stop the music. Okay, so this is EXP StoryGamerZ. What's happening? I'm just today I'm gonna be doing some nice little pen drawings and sketches. I've been thinking about this for some time now. Wondering if I want to maybe like make a stream of me doing some art, because I want to design visuals. I want to design ideas. I want to design things, and I've done a lot of pen drawings before. So, like, for example, I have right here nice little pen drawing I did of Tim Burton, so you can see it's in a glassed encased frame. It's all like literally just pen, just like a regular pen and ink utensil, and just drew like a nice little portrait of him. I just found an image of him, his hands clasped together like that, and he's looking at the camera like this. So I just drew him all pen, no pencil, nothing. So today I'm just drawing pen like crazy, you know, like that's all I'm doing. As a matter of fact, I was gonna maybe like check a little something real quick now that I'm here, because it's more so like one of my styles of drawing. Sometimes the way I've done my drawings, I've done it in charcoal, and I've done it in pen, and I've also done some in pencil. I have a strong preference more towards, well, I think more towards the charcoal end, so to speak. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got that right on the camera. It should unfade in a moment. Let me see if I can move around. Something that takes time. It should be unfade. Come on now. Can you see my hand? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it just needs to adjust its camera focus. But anyway, yeah, like, I would literally have to or like try to like create a fade or so. Like, I know I'm talking about fade. See, like, after that happened, now I got like a fade. Give me a fade. But I would do like pen drawings from time to time, and charcoal drawings. I can do portraits in charcoal very well. I've done it in like pen before. It's been a while though. One pen drawing, the last pen drawing I ever did was like a Kingdom Hearts Ventus. That's the one where I did like a pen drawing. Any other pen drawing, some of them were like little sketches. You know, I'll probably show like some of my little pen sketches in a moment. Right now I'm trying to download one of the apps of my Discord, because I tried accessing it. I can't access because I'm using my iPad. I can't really access it, but I'm making sure I have it on my phone. I had to clear up space because I had so much stuff on there. But let me just show you. That was one of my pen drawings real quick. Pen drawings. Oh yeah, here's one right here. It should be able to unfade in a moment. Yeah, sometimes I have to work with it. There we go. Yeah. Black Star, Soul Eater. And that's just all like in pen. Like, I've done pen sketches like that. This is me trying to experiment with positioning. Don't do that. Let's see, what else have I done in like pen drawings? I tried doing there was a thumbnail design I was coming up with Aqua a long time ago when I was on YouTube. Probably there's like several different drawings in here. If I'm not able to find all of them, it's fine. It's a lot of pen drawings. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, here's one right here. Yep. Ventus, all and nothing but pen. This was like an image online, and I just decided to draw it pen only, and yeah, got to his exactness of the character of Ventus. Shading, cross-hatching, all those basic skills. And some random little drawings and sketches and everything. So that's basically what I've been doing. I've just been doing a lot of different pen drawings and stuff. It's been a while, so I'm kind of picking my skills back up a bit, kind of touching back on the basics. And it's just going to be like doing some little pen drawings and sketches, so to speak. I think it's just reflecting, like kind of getting back to how I used to do things. It's like there are things that you do, but sometimes you may if you don't practice. I like the wisdom of one person that he was a reverend. He said, like, if you don't continue your practice, you'll find yourself lacking, or you find yourself like less in that ability or skill, like over time. It's like it starts to wane, and then you find you have to brush back up on the basics again. And I've had that experience. So it's like, it's important to stay consistent. Stay discipline literally means the staying power. Have the staying power and authority to stand at what you're doing. So that way you don't, lose yourself. You know what I mean? You don't lose your skills. You don't fall behind at what you're doing. Like, you want to stay on the bar. Like, keep going. And this is me keep, like, literally just continuing with what I'm supposed to be doing. So, like, it's a lot of returning back to that old way of, there we go. I got it. Yay, I got it right. I got this. To that old way of how I used to do things, man. I miss it. It's always good to stay consistent with your work. Always. You don't want to lose yourself. Okay. I think I got in here. I'm going to go ahead and just, while I'm getting that adjusted, I just got like a couple pins over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a little sketchings, because I've been like learning, because I want to draw like maybe it's like some anime figures and everything, but I have this book by Christopher Hart. Very nice book. Shares you templates for how you can draw like your own original characters is all. Yeah, it's a nice little book. You can find it on somewhere on Amazon. I'll probably put like the link in the description. I didn't think to put that there, but I'll do it anyway. Just see if anybody's interested in checking it out. But he basically shares like the basics of drawing certain types of characters. You can draw schoolgirls, schoolboys, preteens, charming villains, fantasy characters, humor and anime. It's a middle for me. I mean, it could be a book that could work for you or not, depending on your style. Every book is different, but it's up to you. I'll put the link in the description anyway, in case if anybody wants to look at reviews and check it out for themselves. But I'm going to go ahead and just like get some music. I like to, just like quietly drawing is one thing, but I like to have some nice little music in the background just to bring a little theme in here. Little theming up in here, you know what I mean? So let me see. So the way it looks right now, you can definitely see a little bit more of this. So I'm going to do like some little, just kind of putting the work, the basics of what they said to do is drawing like the little head thing. I like to tune it up a little bit so that way I get an idea of where the circle is. And then I'm just gonna like go ahead and start drawing it out. And this is all like literally in pen. Like I just have that confidence. It's like daring to daring to make some kind of move with the pen to formulate the lines and how the character is going to look, etc. Whoops, move my controller down. All my old stuff in here. And it's a training ground for me because it's like, now full body drawings, I'm still learning how to do. I mostly know how to do like some portrait looks and stuff. But yeah, basically you got that look here and everything. I feel like the Fallout 4 theme in the back. And then it's like, yeah, see right now I can tell it's a little off on the right side because I didn't have a good look at it. Because my mind was somewhere, I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, so it's like, just seeing where the position of the camera is. So that way I don't get us. I might have to push this a little forward. There we go. So let me position this. There we go. This ain't no ASMR though, so right, if it was ASMR, that would be a whole nother thing. But nope. And I'm just doing like some basic tune-up sketching. So it's not like this is trying to be like a perfect drawing. I'm just brushing up on the basics before I like try to do like anything major or anything at this point. Yeah, so I can tell it's already like a little off. But I can do like basic stuff. But I just wanted to get like back into like, okay, this is how it works. But the way I did the right side was like upward, and it's like, no, that's not how I want to do it. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can get to my. So I was trying to get into my little server earlier. I was trying to get my server earlier, and it's like, what's going on here? So let me see. Yay! So just trying to see how the position of this looks compared to the, so your volume is okay. Just trying to see the look of this compared to like, how it actually looks on the video. Okay, so that's how it looks. Gotcha. Yeah, because it's like there's a positioning thing that I have to think about here, because the way it's positioned, it's like it looks this way, it looks that way, so I'm just making sure of that. So it's like, okay, there we go. Hasio28, how you doing? Just to make a quick little announcement here. First of all, let me know if you can hear me. I think my voice is loud enough because I have a square room, so a lot of sound waves bouncing back, creating like a loud echo or something. So you can hear my voice, I'm sure. But do let me know if the music, I turn down the music as much as possible, so it shouldn't overpower my voice. But do let me know. But I was gonna say, earlier, apparently, like, I had a little technical run-in that at first I made a mistake on, but then I fixed it up, and so the stream began to work. But because it got activated the second time, my bot didn't communicate that as though it's another active stream. So that's why I didn't post it in the what you call that's why I didn't post it what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's why it didn't post the stream on the server, unfortunately. It posted the other one where I made a little, where it was just a private thing But the one that was supposed to post at 2, it didn't work because I accidentally set it to private. So I tried publicizing it, but it didn't read it. So that's why I had to try to go on my Discord on my phone and say, hey, the stream is active and alive, so you can come and join it. That's why you saw that. So I do apologize for that little inconvenience, but at least now you're here. The second thing is, I know that the server informs you specifically of when I stream. Do keep in mind, if anything ever happens, anything with communication with the bot or anything, if I do mention the time of the stream, besides today where it made a little error, but if I do mention the time of the stream, just go to my channel. I have on the home page a live section, so you can see the stream when it's live. That's another solution in case if something like that ever happens again. Yeah, it's a little bot inconvenience and a little mistake on my part, but it's okay. It was fixed. The little things, but they work out for our good, praise God. And then also, like, I know that you mentioned the notification thing. The best that you can do with the notification bell on your channel is when you did the notification bell for mine, just select all for mine. If you have that set up as your notification bell, just do your best on that part as well, just in case, because that's the best that you can do to be notified as well. So those are like 2-3 different ways to get notified in case if something like that ever happens. It's an unfortunate thing, but I still got it to work. Unlike the little Wendy's messing up your meal, they need a lot of work. I'm going to change the music because I don't want that to be copyrighted.
As an IT manager working from home, you're already dealing with this. You don't need to be dealing with this as well. Perimeter 81 ensures your network traffic and employee data stay secure across all resources and connections. Sorry, we can't help with the kids though. Learn more about Perimeter 81.
Introducing Pozo plant-based protein. Finally, the flex option you're going to talk about. Now you can make your chili non-carne. So good your buns will thank you. For people who love food, it's Pozo good. Taste the good in life.
Darn YouTube commercials. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of had the eyebrows a little bit off on my side, but it's all right. Now I can barely. Now I still need practice with the hair. Hair is one of my biggest, well, I wouldn't say like my biggest enemies to drawing, but it's like one of the major obstacles because, I've seen the way the hair looks and everything, and there are various ways to draw hair, and I believe like hair is like one of those areas where I've had difficulty. So I'm doing it without the hair for now, but eventually I'll be drawing with the hair, you know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm not able to do the hair as much. I'll get to your question in a moment, by the way. Haseo. Yeah, I kind of accidentally drew it in there. But I might be able to fix that. So let me see if I can improvise. It's a very long eyebrow since I made it that way. So probably like maybe about here, maybe. Yeah, kind of something like that. Kind of give them that similar look. There's a technique an artist once said, like, you can, especially if you're doing in pen or anything, like, don't worry about if you make a little mistake. You can also turn it into something even better. So, it's a nice way, it's a unique way to think about it. You kind of see it right here, what I did there. But yeah, it's like I just did that little... But this is like the preteen proportions. I think this is the drawing of preteens kind of look right here. This is by Christopher Hart, the master guy to drawing anime. So I'm just doing little sketches, and I'll do like one particular drawing, but yeah. And if I want to, I can shade a little bit in here, so like... So I can do like a little bit of a light and a dark here, so that... Yeah, something like that. There is, however, like a technique for like light shades, like I do this. And this one is actually really, really dark, so it's like... you can hardly see it, but there's just me kind of shading in the eyes and everything. But to answer your question, by the way, you haven't been all that responding to Discord, you okay there? Thank you for asking. Well, first of all, I have still been a little responsive on some statements you've made. It's been like that. I've been like that for weeks, if you noticed. I just been going through a lot of challenges in my life and priorities, like things that I want to do for myself and everything, and goals that I want to fulfill. Most cases I just been a little bit off of the Discord just to focus on some other personal things in my life as well. I've been like that for a while now. So sometimes I'll come in and see what messages are being made on the server, and other times I will respond, other times I won't say anything. I've been like that. So that's nothing new. But like even now, I just been thinking about how to better improve my server, and like I made an opening statement in my server, and then there's some other things I want to change in it, but I haven't gotten around to it because I've been like so focused on personal things. Like you already know about the status of what's going on with one of my relatives. You know, I've talked about that, so that's been that's had an effect. I've also been just thinking about my own personal life, where I'm going, what I want to accomplish and achieve, and making sure like the steps and things that I'm doing, just been like, barely, just been so much on my own stuff that I was dealing with. So I hardly went on and did much or said much on the server. I'll come in and say a few things, but I wasn't really so proactive as much, because I was more proactive on the things that I was dealing with in my own personal life. And so I had to deal with like things going on with my family, things happening with COVID and the impact it has had on my ministry and several other places. And also I'm getting myself back into like job applications, job appliances. You know, it's something I've almost nearly neglected. So I'm getting back to finding work and all those things. I've also been rethinking my ideas for my videos and stuff. Like I recently got some wisdom, you know, and I'm a Christian, you know, and I'll say this because the Bible says, hey, wisdom is the principal thing. So therefore get wisdom, and then getting it, get understanding, insight. It's very important. I've been getting wisdom. And so, and for our ministry, it's the month of wisdom. So I've been wise dealing with video ideas since yesterday. I did a good job. I assorted my ideas. I've actually been reaching out to my mother more and more through the days and the weeks. Just been keeping an eye, seeing how she's doing. I've been staying in touch with family regarding what's been happening. I've also been staying in touch with my ministry and our programs and everything. Yeah, so I've been all about my personal life. I've hardly got in touch with a lot of people. There's been a few people where I got in touch with. It wasn't on the Discord, though. Because I have many buddies like on Facebook and other places, so... I mean, you definitely know, like, we all have our own personal life we're dealing with. We all have things we're dealing with in our life. So there are times when we may have a quiet time for ourselves. And that's why it seemed extra quiet. I had a lot of quiet times for myself. This little black table here that I used to record my live stream on Monday is the same one. Is literally a drawing table, or like a draft table, and it's in my room. This is my drawing station from now on. Praise God. So I'm using it to help me do my drawings and my work. Yeah, sometimes I have a little difficulty with trying to get like one side equal. Sometimes it happens. I think it's just like a symmetry thing. It's one of the areas that I've often struggled with. I hope that answered your concern. It's having a, we all have a, I have a quiet time for myself. So a lot of times, and I know there are things in my life that I was going through. So a lot of times I'd have to stay focused and deal with those things. And then other times I keep to myself and then just settle to figure out what I want to do. I still go to the Discord sometimes and even still like post a message or two, usually in response to what you're saying or what you're talking about, but it hasn't been that often. But right now I am focused and organized. So, yeah. He said, by the way, what's the status on the Mafuyu drawing you were going to do for my birthday? Thank you for asking. Now that you've heard everything that I've been going through, you could probably tell there was a lot of delays. Because once again, when you got things you're dealing with in life, sometimes if you might be thrown off focus if you're not careful. So that has been delayed. And you're not the only one that actually wanted me to draw something. Or, well, actually, I know I was the one who wanted to draw you that. Because there was one of my older brothers wanted me to draw like a banner for his YouTube channel. And I have a lady that wanted to pay me to do a drawing of some, a creation of some sort. So I realized that that I'll need to consider which drawings to work on first. So right now I have one that's overdue, and that's one of my brother's YouTube banners. So I'm working on that one during this week. As for yours, I'm thinking close to the end of this weekend, I could start practicing to get that drawing done. I might do it portrait style because I've done a full body, but it's been like a reference drawing type thing. So if I do decide full body or portrait, you'll see. I mean, I'm sure you don't mind which one, correct? You don't mind which one, full body, half body, or portrait. Portrait is like just the head, and then in some way with the shoulders. Half body up to down to that lower to that torso, cut in half, and then of course you have the full body. So, okay, so you don't mind which one? Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check. And I might do it in a style like how I'm learning through this book. But if I don't, well, I'll try to see if I can do it that style. I might do it in a portrait style. Sometimes I might go for a semi-realistic, but it depends. But I'll try to do the anime style. You know, I've done the anime style before, so I can do that one. I just have to look at her pictures and then see like what kind of look I want to go here. So, yeah, this one, it's like a little off base. I just make this person like, he's like, bruh, what did you do to my head? What did you do to my chin? It's like, nothing. That's how he feels right now. He's upset. He or she. I can make it he or she is upset. The thing I learned, the basics of the male and female eyes, is that, of course, it's a guideline. I mean, sometimes it changes up. People change it up, but usually you'll have like, the female's eyes are usually a little bit more bigger than the male's eyes, but sometimes you can have a male's eyes that's a bigger too, and then sometimes the female's eyes can be slimmer. So, you know, it just depends on the kind of character you're creating. So, I don't know if I did the nose really well, but just be careful of the face because it can make or break the feel of her, right? I've seen her facial expression a lot. And when I was looking at the images before, and it was like the way her face looked. Like positioning of the eyebrows and everything. It's like it almost looked like she had like a serious demeanor about her. And you say like she's a teacher. Like for her, it's like there's just this, like when I look at the eyebrows, the eyes, just by the look she gave, it's like there's this serious demeanor about her. I don't know if that's the vibe you got when you see her face. Is that the vibe you get too? Because yeah, I took a glance at her face. I was like, it looked kind of... Yeah, see? I pay attention. So you gotta know, I pay attention when you see the way characters look, it's like... I thought maybe you were going to say that, because it's like, yeah, like the one problem I had with Mayufu is that her face was too... Did it feel like it felt like it was a little soft to you too, man? I mean, I don't know. Like, I didn't like when I looked at it. It was serious, but it just seemed, just by her design, it just seemed kind of little. It's like I don't know, seriously cute. And soft and cute. Like, seriously soft and cute. That's how I described it. Maybe for you it probably might have been too soft, but like... I don't know what you mean. Well, I mean, if you're like, I mean, if you're referring to the shape of her, because what is it about, like, you know, even for some anime, like the shape of, right, of certain parts. I think it's on the basis of, like, how it fits the character's body, proportions. So, if the proportions seem maybe a little... if it seemed like it wouldn't fit the person, the character, then you know, then the issue, and if a lot of other people notice, then the issue is more of like just the way they designed the character so much. Yeah, this person looking like, huh? What? Huh? What you talk? I could have gave him a raised eyebrow. What you talking about, Willis? Maybe like a little quizzical. Puzzled in a way. I didn't draw ears, by the way. I actually like drawing some ears. But, takes a little practice. My phone is ringing. Well, I don't know what kind of products you got, but you can always tell it to me. You can tell it to me in private if you want, if you're comfortable doing that. But because I thought you were talking about the character design, but if you're talking about like a product, well, don't know what kind of product you got there, buddy. Kind of like how this one is looking a little bit thus far, though. I could say like maybe just down here and then this up here kind of rose up a little bit by accident. Didn't mean to do that. And go for another one. You know, it's funny. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you know, you know how you could tell when you read people's minds? The moment when you were thinking of it, and then when someone tells you it, you figured it out. That's how I knew what you were talking about. We could talk about it later, but I knew what you were talking about. I just didn't think. I just had to be sure. Because I know there are people who get those kind of items. And if you notice, I'm not judgmental of people. You know, people decide, you know, people can choose to get, you know, certain items they want to. You know, I've heard of those type of items before. So it's like, I've been to anime conventions where I've seen those items. And there are people who buy those items. You know, there are people who get those items. You know, yeah. So it's like, you know, I've seen it. And I always say I'm not like the Christians that that focus on, you know, condemnation or condemning than rather understanding. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I call myself a person or a man of understanding. And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. That's what the Bible talks about. That's who I am. So, whenever someone talks to me, they excel. That's what I boast about myself. I uplift rather than tear down. Said the same, right? Yeah. I'm glad I'm doing this. This is like a live, you can say it's like a live practice, but it's a live showing of what it's like to try to learn to draw in certain ways. Usually I would do this in pencil, but I want to practice with pen because I've done drawings in pen. So I'll show you a little portrait I did a long time ago. By the way, I'll show you that in a moment. Just getting this tuned up a little bit. Yeah, you can see here. Because pen is much different than pencil. See, pencil you can erase. Now I heard of such things as you can erase pen, but I think it depends on what those materials are and if they actually work. and if it's just more pen and ink that you can erase. And you know, people get those products for different reasons. I'm like what is it? You have those type of items, and you have like posters and images. I'm just trying to. Oh, this music. Yeah, I remember this music. This is from the game Citus. I have that little music rhythm game. Posters, art, merchandise, DVDs. You got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I don't think I did that right out very well. That one was an accent, but I can improvise. Got that little tough face, tough eyebrows. Oh, I didn't do the eye on this one, but let me do it. Well, I could have left it unshaded, probably. I probably could have done it that way, but it's okay. It's always learning, but yep. These are like basic head designs here. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Because I'm probably gonna turn this into like a little series. So let me see, what time is it? So an hour has passed. Okay, so probably about like 15-20 minutes. Because I'm only gonna be streaming for the 2. So I have a 2-hour limit, and then eventually I'll have like cut off like maybe like the half-hour mark or so. Or maybe less, depending on, you know, what the mood is. Haseo 28, you still there, buddy? Let me see. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Let me get the okay, cool. All right. So let me see. Now that, since you're still here, I showed this earlier, but thought I'd show it again. Hopefully you can see it. This is the whole entire portrait of Tim Burton. The genius, the guy behind several movies such as The Nightmare Before Christmas and a few other little contents, so to speak. All made it in pen only. This is pen only. It's not necessarily like pen and ink. Like I had like a dip pen where you dip in for ink, and no, I just use like pens like this or stuff. Yep. See his hands fold in darkness like that, and I figure it fits him as much because a lot of his movies and films is like a dark. It's like he gives it like a somber, like a darkened. The term is macabre, macabre. So that's kind of his content. Macabre doesn't necessarily have to mean like it's just like focusing on evil things or whatnot. His work is more along the lines of he goes on to bring some element or color or theme of darkness or theme of dark, but he brings a bit of light into it. So it becomes more heartwarming. So it's not like he's trying to, I'm trying to show some evil here. Like he's trying to bring some lessons into his films and all that stuff. So I'm listening to some music from Demo. I haven't played the games, but I heard of it. I've been wanting to try it out. I know there's another Demo concept or a game that might be coming up. I'll definitely play it. Maybe when I have the chance, play it for myself. I'm just trying to think of which character I'm gonna. Hold on one sec. What character? I think I have an idea. I was thinking of drawing Cloud. But then again, if not, I might just draw like Eris or Tifa. Let me see. Cause I like Cloud, but I love Eris and Tifa, so let me just see. I might do like a portrait drawing. Just want to give a good look at her. Oh, someone had a nice little 3D look of her. It's kind of looking like this. There's one that's straightforward, but I want to give like a certain character look. Sometimes I think the challenge for me in this is like proportions, because you have a small image, but you have this large image placement here. So sometimes it can be difficult for me trying to do like a, I want to try to do like a, so if I were to get a good look, try to do a size up here, but I also have to keep in mind of proportions. So it's like, maybe her neck could be here, or her head could be up here, so like, just trying to make a guess. Of where would I put her head? I think it's like at an angle. She seems to have like some kind of like a bald chin.
Mix it up with YouTube Music playlists. Discover new music and find old favorites with playlists made for any moment. Explore YouTube Music today.
Da 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 da. You said what now? Get tabby yet? Not yet. Yeah, to be honest, I have yet to continue with the rest of what I was doing on Dot Hack. So I'm making but I'm gonna be getting to it eventually, and then yeah, excuse me, I have to move the tripod a little bit. I'll probably have to move it back. Because I had to charge my iPad. There we go. That should do it. Which means I'm going to have to move this a little bit. I'm going to see how that looks real quick. So if I had to move it over like this. Yeah, I think that's good enough. There we go. I know the way it looks with the camera. Because I have to make sure things get positioned rightly. Otherwise, it's going to look a little odd. So let me see if I can adjust a little bit more. There we go. That way you can see the drawing. Yeah, so eventually I'll get back to that. Do the whole Forest of Pain quest and everything. See, that's how she looks. It's like pinpointing like where things are, so I know that her mouth's probably going to be right here. It's not going to be down here, but it's going to be like right around here. So I can see if I can get her mouth to be right here. And, you know, if it's not like, if the proportions seem off, at some point, it shouldn't be, because I made sure to pinpoint where her head is and everything. Hopefully it's not too far off. It's just to get the basics of where the head is and everything. See, it's right around there, so then I go like this. Whew, okay. It's like trying to get a position like this is where her lips gonna be, all that stuff. She really does have, you know, I was checking, it was like, she really does have like a big, broad, kind of like a chin in the way. But from where her mouth is, it's like this portion here. I'm not gonna do like, this is like mainly like line art, so I'm not gonna like try to do like any shading or anything of that nature. So just like, let me just do some little drawing look and then see how it is compared to the others. Now the nose is probably like one of my favorite parts, but it also can get a little tricky if I'm not careful. Just a sec. Got food? All right, I'll be down in a minute. What food did he get? What food did he get? Huh? Oh, okay. All right, I'll be down. Huh? Oh, how long has it been down there? Oh, how long ago did you knock on my door? Yeah, but how long ago?
First time, before I
Make sure you knock very loud, because if I'm here, I can't hear you. Yeah, you have to knock real loud and say hello. If you don't, I don't hear you. Yeah, I'll be down and get it. Right. We got food, I just didn't hear the door. You know, I'm playing music, I'm talking and everything, but if it's not loud or anything, I can't really know what's going on outside the doorway. So it's like, yeah, knock louder. Now, the nose is kind of an interesting one. There we go. I usually get like the bottom part of it down, usually, when I'm doing the nose. So like you have this part right here, and you have this part down here, and then you got like this right here. Usually there's a shading that's involved here, so, you know, I'll probably mark it down with my pins. I know where it is. And I usually mark it down lightly. Because then that lets you know where the eyebrows are. Which is right up here. It's a little bit more higher, actually. Now, I may not be able to do like the whole portrait right away. Because I will continue this at another time. Because it's already 3:30 and food's here and I got to eat. So I'm just gonna just mark down where stuff is right now, and then later on come back and try to finish this. But I'm not worried because even with the way it looks right now, it's just like a beginner look. But eventually it'll be tuned up. Alright, yeah, I'm just marking down stuff because then I can make adjustments down the road. So then I know the eye's right here, so then there's another eye that's like right around here. So just marking where they are. Yeah. I usually like to do this where I'll make like a frame, and then eventually when I get to like fixing it up, I start adding in all the detail. So it's like right now it looks like some weird sculpture. But that's like the stage of it. It's like the real drawing of it, or like when it's finally drawn, it's when is much later on. I suspected that this would be a much more longer right here. And the good news, because it's pen, it's going to get more darker, so. I do like how I got much of the layout okay. It's just So you kind of see how I fixed this up over here? Because before it was sticking out, but then I just went, I just fixed that part up. So it's like paying attention to where the lines are, their position, and it's like fixing up where they were at. So then they, because then if they're in the wrong spot, you can just go and say, oh, no, it's not supposed to be over here, it's supposed to be over here. That's why you never get intimidated by the beginning stages and works of things. When you're first time working on something, or if you're learning something, you're going to have a beginner stage, but then eventually you're going to learn the basics of how to really do it, and then you're able to achieve what you're looking for. I can think about it, it's like, where are the ears? Or I'll get to that. Now, of course, because it's, I could tell by how I've designed it, the ear and the hair and stuff is going to be outside of the drawing. So I understand, like I said, one of the challenges is like proportion. So trying to fit like the whole head in there can be a challenge, unless of course I get down the basics of how to do it. There is a technique I learned, because I know for me, I've had that issue of proportion. With charcoal drawing, I'm able to figure out a little bit, but sometimes I really do have a hard time with proportions. But I discovered, like, there is a way to do it. It's a certain pin you can get that can help you achieve that. Just a sec. Hello? Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll come down and get it. Yeah. All right. Bye. I'm going to go down there and get my food. I'll be right back. You can kind of see how I adjusted it a little bit more. It actually looks like a portrait of a person. The lower half. Be right back. And I'm back. Just make an adjustment real quick. There we go. Yeah, I think it's just the way I did her head right there. But there's a hint of her shirt over there. I can pinpoint where her hair is going to be. is going to be coming down here. Okay, so I think I'll stop here because I got to eat. Yeah, I just did little light lines to pinpoint where the hair is going to be drawn in next. So it's going to be somewhere like around here. Maybe like somewhere up here. Because of the way the image looks, so I had to position it to kind of give a look of it. I just have an idea where the hair is going to be. But yeah, it's going to be like all around the back, up here, coming down, side right here, and then more in the back here. Now, I know that's going to be a little something because it's a lot of ink that's got to be used up for that. So, yeah, another thing is like the eyes. A little bit too big. But it's alright, eventually it'll be adjusted. Kind of a little close. Yeah, so there's a little adjustments here and there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop what I'm doing for a little bit and then come back to finish the rest. But you can tell, like, you know, kind of basing off of this image right here, you know, got to get it like a similar look. Just the way I positioned it, you know, you can't see the hair completely, but you'll see parts of it. So it's more of a close-up. So I adjust this image just to fit it, so it makes it easier for drawing. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right now. Going to go ahead and eat and rest up a bit. I'll be active on the Discord. I'll probably make some adjustments on there as well. I'll let you know. I mean, you'll see them. But other than that, yeah. So just say have a wonderful, blessed day, Haseo28, and anyone else who came to the chat. I'm EXP StoryGamerZ. I am a gaming channel. And I love, you know, games all the way. So I mostly do like gaming streams, and sometimes I'll do like some creative gaming videos and content. And also, you know, this is just like my little art stuff that I'm doing here for practice and working on it, drawing characters and all. So, yeah, you can see I kind of made some good adjustments. That's why I'm not afraid to use the pen. You know, I'm able to do light sketches with it, and I'm able to draw with it. It's a technique I learned to do a long time ago, so, yeah. So, y'all have a rest of your day, good night, depending on your time zone. God bless you for coming to the stream. Hit a subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll be doing a little bit more art streams like this from time to time. But other than that, take care, folks. Peace out.